Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Geraldine. So we are in a whole different setting than where I'm usually at. I'm usually filming at home in my living room, but today I'm filming in my car because I had an hour before work and I'm like, if I have a chance to film in my car, why wouldn't I? Like, it just seems very logical. Actually, let me open up my windows. There we go. So we can get some fresh air in here because I feel like I'm gonna be talking a lot. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Geraldine and I make videos all about goal setting and productivity, so please follow my channel if you haven't already. Also click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Geraldine Silva. I want to tell you guys this quote because I saw this yesterday on my Instagram and I reposted it on my story, and I just thought this would tie in so perfectly with the topic of this video. So this is by Warren Buffett. He said, "Someone is sitting comfortably in the shade today because of a tree they planted a long time ago." Again, this is by Warren Buffett. And this really resonated with me because it's the choice of starting today plus the consistency of being able to grow your plant into a tree and being able to reward yourself with the fruits of your labor. Because if it's a hot day, if you planted a tree, then you will provide yourself with the shade and protect yourself from the sun. Let's say you're going through a financial hardship, and let's say it's an unexpected bill. If you had started a savings account that will allow you to pay off that bill, that unexpected bill, then you wouldn't have to stress or worry about it. But if you have an unexpected bill and you didn't save up, have a savings account or have an emergency fund, then you would be struggling so much more trying to find the money to be able to pay it off, whether it's having to get a loan or open up a credit line so that you can be able to pay off that thing, and now you're stuck in debt. Or worse, your bill goes into collections and so it affects your credit score. So there's so many things that can happen, but unless you're laying down the groundwork to be able to protect yourself in the future. I was the queen of the boy who cries wolf. I was all talk but no action. I'm pretty sure we can all relate to this when it comes to our diet. We would all, majority of us would be like, hey, I'm gonna start my diet this week and I'm gonna go to the gym every single day and I'm gonna lose 20 pounds by the end of summer. Let's say for that day you'll eat clean, you'll go to the gym, and then by the following day you're right back where you started. And so you're like that for the rest of the week, and then Monday rolls around and you say the same thing again. I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna eat clean, no carbs, no sugar, it's straight vegetables. And so you put this big strain on yourself of wanting to hit everything, wanting to achieve that goal as fast as possible by putting real big restrictions on yourself, and something that you can't be able to keep up with. You can't consistently show up for yourself every single week because you put a goal that you're gonna go work out every single day. You put a goal that you're not gonna eat any sugar or have any carbs and you're just gonna eat vegetables. You're gonna turn into a vegetarian. You put really big restrictions on yourself, and it's something that you can't keep up with. So you consistently, that's the only thing you do consistently, is cry every single week about how you're going to diet and how fat you feel and how horrible you feel about yourself. That's something you can do consistently. But when it comes to your goals of wanting to go to the gym and lose weight, that is somehow something that you can't do consistently. The way that I found consistency with myself, because I was so much of that person of constantly telling everybody, the world around me, that I was going to start my diet and that I was going to lose weight and that I was going to do this and this and that. And then by the end of the week, I was already off my diet. I was already off of my habits that I was supposedly going to be doing. I was already off on everything, and everybody around me was so tired of being like, Geraldine, you've been saying this every single week that you're gonna go work out. When are you actually gonna just stick to it and do it? So I want to teach you guys consistency, because now I'm consistently going to the gym 4 times a week. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should, follow me on Instagram, you will see me going to the gym every single day, not every single day, 4 times out of the week, because I'll be consistently posting myself at the gym. And then I'm doing this 30-day challenge of being able to upload film, upload, and edit my videos consistently for 30 days. And so I'm here in my car filming instead of being on my phone, instead of going out and eat and going shopping at Ross or at Marshall's because I have an hour before my first session. Instead of doing all that, I'm doing the hard work of sitting in my car. I've literally scripted my video this morning. I was going to film this instead of doing all the other things that I could have possibly ever done. This morning I decided to do this, and that's me consistently showing up and consistently proving to myself that I am a changed person and I'm stronger than what I think. So this is how I changed my mindset, and this is how I'm going to teach you guys about consistency and how to work around those excuses that you consistently make for yourself. You see it? Consistently make excuses, but you won't consistently make the action. So if you're liking this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video so I know to make more. So the number one thing is you have to look at your advantages and your disadvantages. This is going to be the big breaker for you, because if you can't do something consistently, it means there's something in the way that's keeping you from being consistent. Whether it's A, the amount of restrictions that you're giving yourself, B, you don't want it badly enough. Let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages. So what are the things that you are able to do? Like, what are the things that would make it so easy for you to be able to be consistent? So for example, for me and wanting to go to the gym, I'll use that as an example because I feel like that's an example that going to the gym and losing weight is kind of like a goal for a majority of people. So for me, my advantages of being able to go to the gym is the fact that there is a daycare at the gym that I pay for. So I'm like, okay, so daycare and having someone watch my kids is not going to be a problem because I already found somebody to take care of my kids. There's a daycare in my gym. B, I live across the street from a gym, so there's no excuses with that I just can't make it, I'm tired. It's like, no, Gerald, you live literally across the street from your gym. You can go. There's no reason for you not to go. Okay, so those are my advantages, right? I live across the street and I have a daycare in my gym. What are my disadvantages when it comes to me being able to be consistent? It's the fact that I am tired after work. It's the fact that I do have other house chores that I have to take care of, whether it's like helping my son with his homework, making dinner. All of that kind of takes time for me to do it, and so that limits my amount of time and energy that I need to be able to go to the gym. So one way that I saw my disadvantages is, what can I do differently that will make my disadvantages an advantage? How can I get ahead of my obstacle? So if I'm tired for the day and I don't feel like going, I have to ask myself these two questions. Do I genuinely need a break or a rest, or am I avoiding going to the gym? Because those two things are vastly different. The first one is that I need to rest and I'm genuinely tired. I feel so burnt out, and resting is not a bad thing. If I need to take a break and I need to just take 30 minutes to myself to just literally do nothing and sit down, then I will do that in order to gain the energy again to be able to get up and finish off the rest of my day. If I'm avoiding the gym, if I'm just being lazy and I'm procrastinating, I'm like, I just don't feel like going, that is where I have to change my mindset, and I have to think to myself, how badly do I want to go to the gym? I made another video, I believe it was my video about stopping procrastination, which is what I'm happen to be doing in this very moment. Whenever I didn't want to go to the gym, I would be procrastinating and telling myself like, oh, I just don't feel like going, I'm tired, I just want to rest, I just want to scroll into TikTok. And so you have to ask yourself, I said in that video that you have to think twice before you do something. You can either do option 1 or option B, and you have to do the one. If you're being lazy and you're procrastinating, think before you do. Think twice before you do. If option 1 is, I can either go to the gym, get my 1 hour workout in and feel better afterwards and move the needle closer to having my dream, or I can stay home, scroll onto TikTok for 2 hours, do nothing, and just get dopamine hits from being able to scroll on Instagram, but still feel worse about myself at the end of the day because I didn't move the needle closer to moving to losing weight. And you have to ask yourself too, like, am I okay? Would I be okay with the way that I look right now if I'm not doing the thing if I'm not going to the gym and consistently trying to lose weight? Would I feel okay with the body that I look right now? So it's like, do I feel okay with the way that I look right now, or do I want to change it? And so those are the questions you have to ask yourself, and the steps that you have to take in order to be able to make the right decision. And the right decision, if you're being lazy and you're procrastinating, the right decision will always be the one that's leading you towards your goal. You scrolling onto TikTok and being lazy and wanting to watch trash reality TV is not going to move the needle closer to having your dream life. The one with the goal, the option with your goal is going to lead you to that, which is, I'm just going to go to the gym, I'm going to work out for 1 hour, and then I can go ahead and watch the trashy reality TV. I love trash reality TV. I love watching the Kardashians, so I'm not like being hateful here, but I'm saying you can either go to the gym and just get it out of the way, and then come home and watch the Kardashians at the end of the day, but you're still moving the needle closer to where you want to be. So you have to look at your advantages and your disadvantages. If there's an obstacle in your way, what can you do to prepare yourself to get away from that disadvantage, to where you can't even make an excuse about it, because you're like, oh, if this came up, I already know what I have to do. If this came up, I already know what it is that I need to do in order to make sure that I'm still going to the gym, to make sure that I'm still consistently showing up for myself. Even if I can't make it to the gym, I'm still eating correctly, I'm still eating right, I'm still X, Y, or Z. So make a plan, because your advantages, again, are, there's no excuse there. You don't need anything else. You already know those are your advantages. You can be able to commit to those. But your disadvantages is things that you can't really commit, and it's an obstacle that will come up, and so you have to work around it and come up with different solutions, so that if something comes up, you have a solution to that problem already, without needing to procrastinate, without needing to make an excuse, without needing to waste your time. So that's what's helping me a lot with being able to consistently show up for my YouTube challenge, is knowing that I do have an advantage of, I get cancellations and I can't always have my camera on me. So the way I'm working around that is like, okay, I'm going to consistently make sure that my camera's charged. I'm going to consistently make sure that I'm uploading my videos so that I have space on my memory card so that I can film. And then and I can just film in my car, and I just have that camera ready for when I get a cancellation. I have my notes, I can film, and I can consistently show up in that way, and I don't have to wait until I get home where everyone's home and then everyone makes noise and I can't really film. So that's, you have to work around with with the resources that you have, essentially. So number 2 is deciding that your goals are yours. And this has to do a lot with your mindset and deciding what is meant for you. If you have a desire for your goal, that means the universe put it there because it was meant to be yours. And so you have to believe it, that it's gonna be yours. Believing it and doing it, you need both to start. You need to start by believing on yourself. Believing in yourself is the start. And having that spark of motivation is the start. Having to do the work and consistently showing up is the discipline that you need. You need discipline and you need motivation. Motivation to start, but discipline to keep you there. And so by deciding that the goal is yours, takes away those excuses of, I just don't feel like it, this is not meant for me, I don't deserve it, I'm not worthy. By deciding that you are worthy of your dreams, by deciding that you are worthy of receiving such a high value thing that everyone desires. Everyone desires a nice body, everyone desires wealth, everyone desires a nice home, desires a nice space. Somebody there's somebody out there who desires a dream that you have, and so do you. And so what you're going to be different from the other person is the fact that you are deciding that it's yours. Therefore, you're going to do everything in your power to be able to make it to happen, by again looking at your advantages and looking at your disadvantages. So deciding that it's yours means that there's going to be no excuse to not go after it, because you made a plan, you made a goal, you made a dream, you made a vision, and you're going to go after it no matter how hard it takes, no matter how long it takes you, no matter how much work you have to put in. If it's going to take you until the 100th time to be able to get it right, that's how much work you're going to put excuse me, how much you're going to put into this goal to be able to complete it. So you have to decide it's yours. This is your dream. Something in you is desiring this so much, and if you're desiring this so much, that means the universe has put that in there in you because you were meant to have it. And if you were meant to have it, then it's your job to try to make that happen for yourself, because your soul wants that really badly. In this universe, your soul wants that. Your soul is desiring that. So wouldn't you think that you deserve that? Wouldn't you think that you deserve to have all these nice things, these nice things that the universe can provide for you? I would want that. I'd want to feel confident in myself. I would want to feel amazing in the home that I'm being able to pay off. I feel amazing with being able to do this for full time and not having to sit in my car and film. I'd be able to do this at my house every single morning, wake up and film and edit and upload. I would love that for myself every single day, but I have to start with what I have now and create the life that I want by consistently showing up and doing the hard work, so that I can hopefully one day, not even hopefully, so I can one day have the dream that I have for myself right now. Because my vision is that I'm gonna live in my home in this area that I'm in right now, which is crazy because I'm filming in the area that I want to live in so badly. One day I'm gonna be waking up in my house, turning on the camera, filming at home, and that is gonna be my job. My job is not gonna be going into people's homes and doing speech therapy. No, my job is going to be me being able to sit down and film and upload, and that is going to help me pay for the house that I'm living in. That is my dream, that is my goal, and I'm making it happen by doing things like this, which is filming in my car. There's so many people watching me, but I don't care, because I have a dream and I have a goal, and I don't care who's watching me. You can all watch me. One day you're going to be asking me why I'm doing it, and one day you're going to be asking me how I did it. So the last thing with keeping yourself accountable and having consistency is time management skills. You have to look at your schedule and see what time of the day, what time of the day do you have consistently so that you can do your goal. For me, again, it's during my work hours when I have a cancellation. That happens all the time consistently, where I have a cancellation and I can sit down and I can film, because there's nothing else for me to do within that hour other than just sit on my phone. So I'm like, now that I'm doing this 30-day challenge, and now that I'm okay with filming in different areas of and filming different backgrounds, and because I've always wanted to just film in one consistent place, but I'm like, why would I do that to myself? Like, I can easily film in my car. No one's going to care about my background. They're just going to care about the delivery of the message. So I told myself, if I can just film in my car consistently, and I can be able to show up for myself. So that is my time management skills. I'm fitting in my desire within my own schedule, my own working schedule, so that I could still get it done. And then also there's the weekends. The weekends, I have so much more free time to be able to sit down and film. Yes, I do have my kids and my relationship that I have to put time aside as well for that. But if everybody is busy, and this is what I always tell myself, if everybody's busy, because it happens at certain points of my day, if everybody's busy with doing their own thing and I'm just sitting there, I can sit down and film. That allows me a chance to just sit down and film. And I only film within 30 minutes. I make 30-minute videos. So filming for 30 minutes while everyone's busy, I can get it done. Even if it's just one video that I can film. If I can film more than that, great, I'll continue filming more than that. But if I can film at least one video, amazing, I can get it done. Boom, it's upload. I can edit it throughout the day and upload it for Monday, because I was uploading Mondays and Wednesdays. So I can consistently film every single weekend. If I can't get it done throughout the week, I can film during the weekend. And so it's just looking at your schedule and seeing what do you have open consistently. Is it during nap time? Is it during the mornings? Is it during the end of the night? What time do you have consistently for yourself to be able to go and do this? For me, again, with filming, I can just pop out my camera and film at any point throughout the day. Working out is only a certain time of the day that I can do.